Hello, survivors. Welcome to the second installment. And I just dropped the torch. Grab that. Second installment of The Long Dark, 500 Days. We just got to the farmstead here in Pleasant Valley, and we're going to begin looting this house, and then we'll just keep going. We're looking for the hammer and the hacksaw. Those are the two things that we need. So, without further ado, let's get moving here. The torch went down. We just avoided hypothermia there because I was hanging, not really paying attention. Not used to my hypothermia coming on so quick. And there's a lot of things you're not used to in the beginning here. Still don't have a pry bar. Keep going. Food in here. Okay. Now, sometimes there's an angler book here to increase our fishing skill, but let's see on here right now. Okay, nothing on the bench. There.
What have we here?
All right. We still haven't donned any of the clothing we picked up. We'll do that fairly soon. I'm gonna have to make a fire upstairs and get some more torches. Some potatoes. Nothing in there. Sometimes there's stuff in there. Yeah, some wires. The thing about these wires is we do need them. Oh, I almost missed the medicine cabinet here, I don't think. Okay, I usually carry one bottle of painkillers and one bottle of antibiotics on me just in case. And all the other ones I gather, I just end up hoarding at whatever base I'm at. Okay, so we have some salt here. We're already setting the table. In other runs, I've broken down this table and just use the wood, but I might keep it for this run because it comes in handy as a place to set things down. Now, usually there's something in here, and we see it right there. Tin of sardines. Can't stand up, I'm too close to that. Tell you what, let's get a fire going, because I need some more torches here. What time is it? Yep, it's still nighttime. So let's see what we can do here. We have plenty of sticks. Hopefully this won't fail, because this torch is almost gone. In fact, I think it's gone now. Yeah, it's gone. Torch ruined. Let's add that. Wood. We need to get quite a bit of torches here. Oh, we have an aurora. No, I'm not gonna take that one. I got some flour here. There for now. Oh, I got a recipe for some bread and together or whatever. Alright, let's keep going. I'll take that one. Fast sometimes is players. Trying to be careful of what I do, because the way this game saves every time you go through a door, or coming into a place, I should say. Right. How many torches is that? 8. In this early in the game, I like to carry about 10 with me. Yeah, so we ended up, let's see. Oh, more here. Okay. That's good. And then we'll just take one just for walking around in here and continuing the search. Let's see what we got. Some cooking oil. We have our pot here. Bet it will. I'm not going to be making any water right now. I already checked these. Let's see if there's a... Because we got 2 toilets in here right now, so I'm just going to grab those. Let's see. Usually there's like a sewing kit here. Not this time. There.
I could eat anything right now.
Usually you save the peaches for scurvy. I'm gonna place those right over here. For now. We need to be able to combat scurvy. A sewing kit.
This'll come in handy.
Okay. Before we go to bed, we're gonna take a look at what clothing we have and make some adjustments. If the Aurora, oh, we got a can opener. If the Aurora is still going, we might do some clothing repairs. We'll have to see. I just want to get through this whole place first. Do a first swipe, or sweep, I should say. You'll find that you're gonna miss some things. I know I'm gonna miss. Okay. Let's see.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Okay, so he's thirsty. Turn on some music. I don't know if you guys can hear the music or not. Okay. A lot of times we'll find a Mackinac jacket. Even on Interloper sometimes I've seen a Mackinac jacket underneath this bed. Underneath one of the beds up here. Okay. Getting trapped here. Check that. Got another ski jacket here. I think we're going to be doing pretty good. I don't think we're going to need to craft anything in terms of an improvised hat or mittens. Hopefully we find the hammer soon. Because that's the first thing we have to find. It's the hammer and a hacksaw. Nothing under there. Okay, we'll come this way. What do we got here? Another sewing. I'm not going to carry the books with me, really. I mean, since my fire skill is all level 3 already, I'm just not going to worry about that. I think I got everything up here. Okay, I don't think there's anywhere I forgot, except for in here. This is where I forgot. Oh, we got some more matches. Always need matches. Wood. Some chips. Let's just put these chips over here. Try and make that pretty later on. Sometimes you find, oh, another can opener. That, okay. Any guesses to the quality?
I better take this food.
86%. Very, very nice. Right. We're gonna put that on the table for now. It's quite heavy. Alright, let's get something to eat here. Continuing on. Just make sure we didn't miss anything. Usually there's a hat right there, but there wasn't one this time. Okay. Well, we didn't forget anything. Alright, so we need to get some rest. The Aurora is on. So we're going to take a look at... I'm going to douse this. Actually, let's see. Let's see what we got. So we have that. I don't know if that's enough to... If a scarf is enough to combat. I think we need a hat, but we'll see. Okay, so we got 1.4 at 70%. I think the ski jacket is warmer. That one's 38. Let's see, so 1.3 at 63.4. So the ski jacket, this is heavier. It doesn't provide more protection. Alright, tell you what, I only have one of these. So I'm gonna repair this guy. We need more. Need some more cloth. Frostbite risk healed. Those, tell you what, let's repair these. The fleece mittens wear down pretty quickly. And I don't think there's any wool mittens on Interloper. Still a beginner. No. Oh, sir. We lost our light, so okay. We're gonna eat these cattails. Still have to harvest this rabbit. I harvested all the meat already. No, I didn't. Okay. We will eat him tomorrow. Did I get these? I didn't get these things curing. Tell you what, we're gonna go harvest him. I can't see. Oh, let's wait till tomorrow. We'll just start the curing process tomorrow. It's fine. We're gonna go for well fed. Okay. Yeah, let's get a full rest in this. We need to recover some health. Okay. Just do one more of these. Let's go see if we can find any more food. And we're gonna head over to the closest barn, I think. Forgot to look at this. Did I really? No, I must have missed this room. Okay. Alright, now let's take a look at our clothing. Well, first I gotta harvest the rabbit. Let's go take care of that. Dump this stuff down here. Need to get the rabbits curing quickly. Drop these here. Harvest this rabbit. Everything. Go. Okay. Drop the pelt, drop the gut. And then before we do anything else, just have a drink quick. And then we're gonna take a look at our clothing before we head out. Okay. You see what I mean? I just repaired that last night. And we haven't done anything other than harvest something. It's already down a full percentage point. Alright, let's repair this. Alright. More cloth already. Eventually what we'll do later on, we'll go through and gather all the cloth and we'll hoard it in one location. Okay. %. So yeah, it's 2. Yeah, so let's repair this guy. Let's see what we're looking at here. I don't remember which one is technically better. So 2% at 2. Oops. 2, 2. It's just the ski jacket is lighter. Has the same. Okay. Well, we're not going to waste cloth. We're going to drop that probably. Put this on. Let's take a look at this guy. So what do we got for this? Okay, tell you what. Actually, I think I had another one there. This one's at 30, 29. Got quite a few things. Alright, so we're going to throw these into our storage cabinet for this house, right here, for later harvesting. That. Do need to get some boots. We have been seeing some combat boots on Interloper. So, okay. How's that doing? This is good. That is okay. I don't have any leather right now anyway. Why don't we do repair on this? Then we'll drink some water and then we'll head out. Oh, come on. Go, go, no. I gotta read the book. Oh, finally. Okay. Tell you what, we're gonna drink one of these. And the rest water. And then we're gonna head to the barn. Keeping an eye out for the hammer and the hacksaw. Okay. Wow, we are not even cold. This is really bizarre. It is later in the afternoon though, and it is like playing the game still. Okay. Let's see if we have any. We have a memento here. Excuse me. Cave system. Some people get into the mapping where they pull the charcoal out and stuff like that. I don't know if I have the patience for it. I'll probably end up getting so bored that I'll just end up doing it eventually on this run, but I'm not that interested in doing it right now. Let's see if we can spot any wolves. We're gonna bring a stone with us just in case. Gotta head over this barn here. The hammer could be in there. I've seen the hammer in there before. I've seen the hacksaw in there before. So we just don't know. After this barn, then we're going to head over to the other barn down that way. And then eventually Thompson's Crossing. So we'll probably stay the night in Thompson's Crossing. I should have brought that bag of flour with me. I'm probably going to need it. I usually hoard as much of the food you find in the world as I can. And I usually just survive on fish because fish has the vitamin C in it, and deer and bear and whatever else. Once we get our cooking skill up. Okay. Is there hacksaw under here? Okay. There's a bed right here. There's a warmth bonus of 2 degrees Celsius. Sometimes there's been a hacksaw right in there. Somewhere around here. Not seeing one. Another bed over here. None in there. No hammer, no hacksaw. Okay. Well, let's go up top. See if we can find anything useful up top. Hopefully we do. I don't recommend breaking down these boards until you no longer have to get up here. And usually you have to come up here one time anyway, just to see if there's anything up here, right? So I suppose you could break them down later on. Desperate for wood, desperate for keeping the fire going. I dread the day we run out of matches. Hopefully I can stretch the matches all the way to 500 days. I don't know, the longest I've ever gone in this game has been about 180 days so far. So I'm not sure what we're going to run into.
I'll be hungry later.
Alright, that's it, huh? Nothing else over here. Alright. We're going to go to the other barn. We're going to take advantage of this weather. Just going to drop down while we're crouched. You're less likely to take damage from a fall if you're crouched. Okay. Keep going here. Bring out my trusty weapon. I'm not going to continue along the road. We're going to head just across the terrain here. We are not cold, so I don't need to run. Get some more sticks. I gotta be careful I have the sticks selected, otherwise I'll just start throwing rocks at the ground. I mean, it is funny, but, you know, you're like, okay. Alright, over there's a barn. You could, yep, I think that's it right there. There's usually a corpse in there, and possibly a carcass, and a couple other things. And you really have to check every single container on Interloper, because you can get to a point where you're going to be finding matches inside the glove compartments of vehicles. So you really have to check everything. Right. Just try and get some sticks as we go here. Feel very light. Sometimes the landscape will look like certain animals, sometimes, especially like a bear or something. Okay, any wolves to avoid? No, it's usually a corpse right over there. We'll swing over there some other time. Now we're finally starting to get cold. Okay. And we don't have our slingshot, so we can't take that deer out. Just kidding, there's no slingshots on this game. I have a pretty dry sense of humor sometimes. Probably most of the time. Okay. No wolves. It's a great thing. Now when it's this windy, you're most likely not going to be able to light a torch anyway, so this early in the game, until we have a bow, you just avoid the wolves. Just try to avoid them as best you can. The wolves have been the most problematic for me. I don't know about yourself, but the wolves are just sneaky. There's a tactic of when you're coming out of a dwelling, you know, a barn or house or something like that. Anyway, you're going to the outside, right? There is a tactic to crouch first and then come out. So you're coming out already crouched. So if you didn't already know, like this here, when I'm crouched, I'm sort of in stealth mode basically. Um, the game's version of stealth. So crouched, I can sneak up to prey pretty close. But until we get master level 5 archery, we can't fire while crouched. So we're not going to be able to do that. Since this is our first time over here and we are warm, we're just going to check around these here just to make sure, because there can be some things left over here and we don't want to miss anything, because one time I found a hammer just outside a trailer one time, and this just, you know, this part of coastal highway. You know, so you can find things anywhere. They're very sneaky about where they put some of these things. Okay, now there's usually something over here. I don't think I've ever found anything in those 3 storage areas there. But over here, there's usually something over here. Not here, but over here. And there's nothing over here. Wow. Nothing over here. It is very intriguing where the game decides to place stuff. But I do think, I'm just theorizing, that there's the same amount of loot every run you do for Interloper. Or very close to the same amount, but it's just randomized to different locations, so it does keep building the suspense on where are we going to find things. And we'll check these. Nothing in here. The Forsaken Airfield is quite fun to go through because there's at least 4 different types of aircraft that you'll get in. And then you have to search all the compartments in those things. Okay. Here's the barn. Oh, hopefully, let's see. Oh, it's still light out, so I'm not going to light anything. Dusting sulfur, so we don't need to use that per se. It is used to make gunpowder, and there's other uses for gunpowder than making ammunition. You can use it for fire starter. So we got emergency sim. That can help us get up the summit. We haven't found a bedroll yet by the time we're ready to go there. Not taking that tinder. That's staying. Anything under here? No. Okay. Oh, don't want that. I have my mouse like very sensitive because I have a.
Someone's stash.
Oh. We have a dried gut. Now we don't smell with that gut on, only the raw ones. Just checking the size of that one. It's a good amount. So we got a whetstone. Now, since we found some oil and we don't have a lantern yet, there is a lantern in, there should be one in the Carter Dam. If we don't find a lantern by the time we get to the Carter Dam, there'll be one in there for us. There are some places that are a standard spawn for the people that I don't remember. I think there's a waterfall somewhere that I never go in. I think it may be in this region actually. That's cool. I mean, I could go in there. If I haven't found a bedroll yet, I'll just try to get in there. I don't use the spray paint. You can use the spray paint. Some people just collect them and they just like to store them. I don't believe in just hoarding things. Maybe I'll get so bored later on that I'll be like, okay, well, let's go around and collect all the paint in the entire world and for something to do. Hopefully we don't get that bored. See. Hoping by the time we get close to 100 days that there'll be another part of the survival challenge, because by then we will have done everything in terms of the missions.
I can always use more food.
Okay, so now I got 2 recycled cans going on so I can get water. I got 2 spots for making water. Take those antibiotics. This firewood. I don't think there's anything else here. Okay. All right, we're going, we're going. Already check over here. No. Alrighty. Game seems to be getting a little choppy. Okay, yeah, I already got everything up here. Okay. It's almost dark, and we don't have a bedroll yet. And there's no bed in here. You could sleep in the car, though. I mean, there is that. So let's just get moving. We're gonna head to Thompson's Crossing. It's pretty cold out. So we're gonna run. We have some food now. We got some canned dog food, and so we got some pork and beans. I'm just gonna try to limit it. One thing I haven't looked up yet, I haven't seen it either. Do the cattails respawn? I don't think that they do. Is that a moose? It is a moose. Well, there's a moose. And there can be wolves around here, so I'm just gonna walk up on this ridge. Maybe I can spawn them early. There's the moose. It's a moose spawn right here. Okay, where is my hammer? If we had Thor's hammer, what we could do is we could get that moose. We could get that moose.
I need to find food.
With Thor's hammer, I guarantee it. Okay. If we start taking damage, then we'll probably start running at that point. Now, there is a birch forest in this region. It's not too far from where we are. We'll be going there. The birch tea is a game saver. I was going to say a lifesaver, but something that's a lifesaver out here is a game saver. Because if you die once, game save is gone. And you can't save whenever you want either. You can only save by going inside it. So if you go into a cave, it'll save. If you go inside a building, it'll save. If you go from interior room to interior room, it'll save as well. But if you exit a building, it will not save. So just bear that in mind. Okay. Well, I suppose we can check this stuff. We are still warm. Now, we're going to try to play this temperature game as best we can. And by the temperature game, what I mean is, on Interloper here, it's going to get a lot colder over time. And then so, the way you play the temperature game is you try and stay ahead of the weather by finding the hammer and making the knife so you can craft the warmer clothing. You know, if it takes too long for us to find
Dusk.
the hammer,
The night can't be far behind.
then oh, there's a wolf. If it takes too long to take the hammer, we're going to be behind the curve, the temperature curve. I heard a wolf bark. I don't know where he is. I have no idea where he is. Okay. It's close. Oh, there he is. I saw him. He's back there. We gotta get in here. Tell you what, I'll probably just light a torch right now. And then we can just scare him off. And I'm gonna need the torch. We're just gonna go to the main building. And we're gonna go to bed. Has he not even seen us yet? Hello? Okay. Alright, buddy. I can't play with you yet. Alright. Is he coming again? Okay. No wolves in here. There are some wolves in some interiors. We'll go over those later on. One place there's an indoor wolf is at the cannery in the Bleak Inlet region. And the thing about that wolf is the first time you encounter him, it's going to be an Aurora wolf, which stronger. I think they're stronger and they have more hit points. I've never actually looked it up. I saw someone say online at some point. And it makes sense. So the only way to get into that cannery is when there is an Aurora, so there's electricity so that you can use the keypad so that you can get in there. So I think you can just use the
Hope no one
keypad just to
listens
unlock
anymore.
it, and that's good. You don't have to go in there when there's an Aurora, but I usually do, and then I turn right back around and get out. Because I'm not going to go in there and deal with that wolf when he's an Aurora wolf, because especially if my condition is low. So at one point that wolf killed me on one of the interloper runs because I just got too confident, overconfident. A lot of people say overconfident is the main cause. Overconfidence is the main cause of death in this game. Okay, we got some scrap metal. You can use that to make hooks, repair
All I can
things.
think about is food.
That guy is getting hungry again. Alright, what are we gonna do for food? We're probably still got some more dog food. Probably just gonna eat dog food tonight. Got a hook. Never seen anything in there, but I still check. I don't think even on the lower difficulties have I ever seen anything in that thing. It'd be cool if we found the hammer in there. No hammer, no hammer. I know there's a guaranteed hammer. That's in Hushed River Valley. I usually like to check Mystery Lake first. And the lake's on the way anyway from here. So we'll end up going that direction. If we don't find a hammer anywhere around here, then we're gonna head up to we'll probably go get the bedroll, and then we'll head up to the control hut. Maybe there'll be a hammer in there, maybe not. There's a recipe, Thompson family stew. I think I've yet to make any one of those special recipes. They usually have so many different types of ingredients that I'm just sort of
I'll be
like,
hungry later.
I'll do that later. It's part of the reason why I hoard food in the beginning, all these ingredients, because I'm probably just gonna get bored later, and I'm just gonna be like, okay, well, all right, let me make something interesting. Did we get everything in here? Okay, yeah. Well, it's time for bed. I'm just gonna eat some stuff. I'm gonna douse this. Okay. Get over the bed there. Just taking a look at my inventory. All right, let's. I don't have any mushroom teas yet, so I don't want to chance food poisoning. But food poisoning isn't that big of a deal if you do it the right way. So what you want to do is you want to have. I do have some antibiotics though, so I could eat this. Tell you what, let's eat this, and if we get it, and we'll just take some antibiotics. But on the other hand, when you have some reishi mushrooms, and then you've made some teas, and you have some teas with you, how are we doing? Then you can eat all the low quality food right before bedtime, and then if you get food poisoning, then you just keep eating, fill up, then drink the herbal tea, and then just go to bed, and then you'll sleep. That's one of the few times on Interloper now that I've seen that you'll sleep for the full 10 hours there because you have to recover. No food poisoning yet. You do get surprised once in a while, and you take whatever you can get on Interloper. Okay. Then we'll get to bed here, and what I think we'll do is we'll head over to. We're gonna check the. I don't know if it's the gas station or whatever. It's like a little shop across the street, and we'll keep heading up that way because I'm gonna try to get to these falls. I think there's a cave up there, and there could be a bedroll in there. Okay. Tell you what. Okay, that's good. And since we're traveling along the road, what do we got for matches? We only found 2 books so far. We have. Okay. Tell you what, we have to check the. Tell you what, we're gonna wait. We get some daylight here. And it doesn't sound windy out. I'm debating about whether or not to light a torch. Tell you what, let's not do that now. Let's conserve the match. And, oh, where is he? Oh, he's right where I wanted to go. Got it real quick. Break its concentration. Let's do the crouch technique that we talked about. Crouch. Actually, I'm going to ready this. And I said not to do this because you could spend a match, but I know it's going to activate the door here, so it's safe. Okay. I don't hear him. And I don't see his tracks. Probably went back over towards that place. Huh, I don't see him. I don't know where he went. Well, let's get up. Put this away so I don't accidentally waste a match. Alright. Okay. There are some matches in here. I just want a little bit more daylight. Anything in here? Nothing. Right there. There are the matches. Okay. Potato. But all you find in those cash registers are cash, money, or in other words, tinder. I don't need that book because I don't have any firearms. Don't need spray paint. What's this? Stump remover. Don't need that. And I don't think here's some crackers.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
I don't think I'm gonna make any of that gunpowder, to be honest, because by the time we get to that point, I'm not gonna need an accelerant really. I'll be really close to or at fire mastery. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that. Okay. Now we're gonna go see if we can find a bedroll. And then we're gonna start making our way towards Mystery Lake, eventually Hush River Valley where we know there's a hammer. So hopefully that wolf isn't around. I usually like to scan out here just in case there is anything. We might as well check the vehicles. I don't think I've ever found a hammer inside of a vehicle before, but you never know. So we have to keep an eye out for car batteries just in case we need them later on when we're doing the signal void. Void, if you don't know, is a mission we can begin as soon as we go to Forsaken Airfield and then get the radio. There's bunkers to find and other loot to find as well. Okay, nothing else. Alright. Let's get moving. This is why I didn't light a torch inside first, because you don't want to waste that match in case it's too windy out.
Can't feel my hands.
So it is pretty cold. So since it's so cold, we're gonna run. I want to keep an eye out for that wolf. Now the thing is,
I'm so cold.
where is he?
Falling up again.
Wherever he is, he's no. Okay, so this is the problem. We can't light a torch because it's too windy, and we got that wolf on our tails. Try to see if I can move him. Is he still on my tail? Sounds like it. Oh, I think the wind died down. Yeah, I can light one now. All right, let's go. No, he's not gonna charge us now. He would, I guess, if we don't do anything. You get like a little window. So, now we're in the window. We scared him off. All right. There's a little time window there. All right. Anything over here? I suppose we should check in here. Pretty cold. So there. Are you back? He really wants to be our friend. He's so excited. Oh, then we scared him off. Alright. There's a destroyed cabin up here with a stove in it where we can warm up. This episode will probably go for another 10 minutes or so. We'll go to wherever we get settled. I want to see if we can get to... We need a bedroll. There's the cave system that connects to Coastal Highway. It's going to be coming up. There's a mine up there. But there's no bed in there. So we're pretty limited on where we can go until we have a bed. We could do, if we don't find the bedroll, we might just want to make it back to the bunker location next to the rope that goes up to Timberwolf Mountain. Because there's a bed in there, so that's what we might do. Now, there used to be a bear along this route, but it's been a really long time since I've seen the bear. I think they moved him. The spawn location is moved, I think. Now, that's the way to Coastal Highway through the mine up at the top. But there is at least one wolf usually along the way there. Sometimes there's 10. Alright, we'll just keep going here. How are we doing on hypothermia? It says we stink. Did we seriously forget to drop the... What stinks? Oh, this thing. Okay. That would smell anyway. Even after we cook it. So the thing about meat is the raw meat will definitely up those tick marks. These things right here, and they're the scent. But the cooked meat won't, but you'll still smell a little bit for the cooked meat. So, but not if you have cured hides or guts. If cured hides or guts on you, you know, or your crafted clothing items from the hides and guts, those things don't increase your smell. If anything, it increased your smell when you were in the bear hide, I think. I've noticed the wolves tend to get scared off more. I do know that it does say, though, if you have the bear skin bedroll, after you make that, that has the bear smell in it as well, and there's a chance that you'll just scare wolves off just because of the smell. There's that broken down cabin up there where we're just going to warm up before we continue on. There's coal inside the mine that we passed, but we're going to get some coal once we go through the cave system on the way to the Carter Dam and onto Mystery Lake, so I'm not too worried about coal at this point. You usually want to carry about 5 pieces of coal with you, just to carry with you, because you only need 1 piece of coal in most cases to get warm. All right, let's see what we got there.
Come on, come on.
Yeah, I'd be impatient too, buddy.
It worked.
Now, since we don't have coal, we're going to have to increase the temperature more. I'm just going to use sticks. See what that puts us at. Got some potatoes we can cook. Yeah, why don't we start that? Cook one of those potatoes. Make a tea. These rosehip teas, they have vitamin C in them as well. Yeah, That's gonna warm us up a little bit more. I don't think I have anything else though. Oh, I can make one. All right, let's get some water going, and we'll craft that. 18 minutes. 19. Make another one. Break that one as well. Potatoes cooked. Pick that up. I'm not going to stay here very long. And before we head out, take a torch, light it. Another torch. Douse that. Douse this one. How many torches do I have? 7. Alright. Let's take a few more. Ooh, we're getting good torches. It's always a blessing. Alright. And then I'll just grab one more, and then we'll hit the road. Alright, let's go. We want to take advantage of keeping going as long as we have this warming up happening here. Hopefully we won't run into any more wolves. So what we're looking for is a bridge that has another bridge down the way a little bit, and then we're going to cross that bridge, and then we're going to make a right, and then we're going to head up. And up there, I think, is where there might be a bedroll. I don't know, though. I really don't. For certain, because I'm not using any maps in this run. I promised myself I'm not going to use any maps. I'm just going to look for stuff. Looking like it's picking up quite a bit here. I think we're going to lose our torch. This is looking like it's going to turn into a blizzard to me. Okay, so if this does turn into a blizzard, that'll be interesting. I think I know how to get to where I need to get to. I think I know how to get to the bunker from here. There's a blizzard, so I just hope one doesn't come until we get to where we're going. Blizzards can be annoying, but not that annoying. The most annoying thing in this game are the wolves, because they can scare the whatever out of you. I'll be trying to get from point A to point B, and I'm just going around a corner, or I'm doing whatever, and all of a sudden, I got this wolf like lunging at me. It's weird. Did that go out? Okay. We will wait. Hopefully we don't run into a wolf. If we do, then we'll light one. I'm gonna spin the match. It's getting colder. Is that a ptarmigan? Yep. Hit those guys from here. I do need to make some insulation. And you can make improvised insulation from these guys' feathers. We're at the bridge. Okay, let's see if we get lucky here. Probably just scare them all away. Look at that. Oh, look at that. One. Yeah, just one. I scared them all away. That's terrible. All right, I hear wolves. I think this is our bridge. I think it's our bridge. Yes. Okay. So I think we got to go this way and over to the right. What am I looking at there? Oh, there's a sapling there. Oh, it's a maple sapling. Oh, I wish I had the hacksaw. Uh. Oh, oh, that scared me. Funny, these wolves, man. You sneaky little. Oh, go away. Get out of here. Can a guy just go find a bedroll? Man. Ooh, telling you, man.
Need
One
to find
time,
some place to escape this cold.
so this one time, when I was talking about crouching when you exit a building, another tactic is to crouch when you're harvesting a carcass, okay? Because I tell you what, luckily I had my bow equipped when I started harvesting this wolf. All right, I had my bow equipped. I started harvesting a wolf, and during the harvesting, I heard all these, time-lapsed footprints, just pat, 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 and I was like, oh no, oh no, 'cause I
Too
knew
cold to think.
knew what it was. It was a bear. So the bear will do that sometimes, and so as soon as the harvesting was over, since I already had my bow equipped, I didn't have to spend time doing that. As soon as I was done, I turn over and look. Bear is on his hind legs and is ready to charge me. And I was like, oh, well, here we go. And then so I drew my bow, aimed at his head, and wouldn't you know it, I hit him in the exact right spot from one single headshot. That was insane. That was simply insane. Okay, how are we doing? Hypothermia, we're doing fine. We just started getting cold again. We haven't found, do we have any birch trees left? Probably not. Uh, okay, so we can use these to warm up, and these are the antibiotics, and 2 of them per tea. We have some rabbits there. Okay, we're gonna grab the rest of these reishi here. And we'll see what we can find in here, in this cave. If we don't find what we're looking for, probably just head to the bunker, because we're right near it. Then we'll go to bed there. Okay, let's see what we got. There shouldn't be any predators in here or anything. Okay, hopefully, yes, we're warming up already. How many stones do we have? 6 is fine. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Let me know if you see any coal. Once I get better at this stuff, maybe I can have a feed up and other people can be like, you missed this, you missed that, go back. You missed the hacksaw and the hammer, right? So that's what I need. Okay, this thing's... Some coal, which is delightful. Okay, got some wires there. Grab that wood. Alright, stick. I'm just trying to pick up everything I can. I will use it this early in the game, except for the stones. I get too many of those. Okay, there's something over that way. Let's go this way first. Sticks. Where am I good sticks? 2. What's in here? There's quite a bit of coal in here. I'm surprised. It's not a connecting cave to anything. Uh, oops, I almost... It's a danger as well. That's where we came down. You'd accidentally press the button when you're trying to pick something up, maybe open something, and you miss it, and you like almost extinguish your torch. Hope we find some matches in here. There's another piece of coal. Okay, let's go under that overpass. How are we doing on time here? I don't want these videos to be too long.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Hopefully we find a bedroll. There's some water. Okay, this guy I watch for the long dark, Zach Naveen. I'll put his link in here. He's shown me a lot of tricks in this game. So one of them is we're going to take off all of our clothes, and then we're going to pass under. And we're going to bring our torch with us. So you ready? Oh, I messed that up. Wrong button. We have to drop it first, and then we can take it. But I dropped it too close to the water there, so it went out. So actually, I'm not going to show you that right now. We'll do that in Hushed River Valley, probably. There's plenty of light here.
Cold. Just wanna lay down for a bit.
Don't carry that with me. Where's the bedroll? Is there a bedroll here? No. There's no bedroll here. There's nothing here. Got a cup of coffee. Oh, no. No bedroll. Oh well. Well, the trick I was going to show you is what you do is you drop the torch, and then you right click on it, like you're going to move it somewhere, and then you can carry it through.
Feet. Cold, cold.
Now, we're going to put his clothes back on. Okay. Now we're going to need our torch again, because we're most likely, we can't see, and we're most likely going to run into wolves anyway, so let's go. And then we're going to head back to the bunker, and then we're going to go to bed. Oh, bummer that was. We got a bunch of coal, so it wasn't a total waste. Pretty wide open cave. I gotta remember which way I'm going here. I guess this way. Yeah, one place we'll definitely move the torch through. Unless we have our lantern by then, we probably won't even matter. But if we don't have our lantern by the time we go to Hushed River Valley, then you'll see me move the torch through there. And we're gonna head to the bunker. And then that'll be the end of this run. Once, after the bunker, then we're just gonna start making our way. I'm gonna go through the Carter Dam, we'll pick up the lantern. Yeah, so we'll have a lantern at that point. But we may not have enough oil yet. So if we do go to Hush River Valley, we'll swing by the airplane wreckage
Goddamn
inside
freezing.
Elton, and there's a guaranteed jerry can there. I've always found a jerry can there full of oil for the lantern there, so. And we're gonna be cold and hungry. Probably the first 20 some days. I think I've seen one guy, I think the guy I watched, Zach, I think he'd get the bow and arrow by day 5 or something like that. I'm just kind of like, holy cow, that's insane. I can't move that fast. No wolf, no wolf. Hopefully we do not lose our torch. But it's gonna have to go out anyway because we're gonna go to bed up here. There's the sapling that we'll eventually get. Throw that. Right. So after this, it's onward to the. We'll hit the what is a Draft Dodger's cabin? I think it is. We'll hit that on the way. Then we'll head to the control hut, and then on our way to Carter Dam, and then over to Mystery Lake. As we continue the search for the hammer could be up on Mystery Lake, up in what is it? There's a one of the outlook towers, the one that's intact. There's 2 towers you can go up and inspect. The one that's intact, I've seen the hammer in there a couple times. So, all right, everybody, that's the end of this episode, and we'll catch you in the next one.